Hello, my cutie patooties. How you doing today on this? Yeah, it's Monday again. Bummer. I know it's the start of the week, but cheer up, because I'm coming at you with another video. Now, this video here is more of a history video, so sit back, enjoy, as I tell you the tale and history of the shadows of Hiroshima. The Hiroshima shadows, some of which remain imprinted on buildings and sidewalks for decades, serve as a stark reminder of one of the darkest times in Japanese history. On August 6, 1945, at 8:15 a.m., a lone figure sat on the stone steps of the Sumitomo Bank of Hiroshima, in Hiroshima, Japan. Their right hand clutched a walking stick, their left likely resting on their chest. Suddenly, in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Their body incinerated before they even knew what was happening. In their place was a shadow that served as a horrifying outline of their final moments spent lounging on the steps before the atomic bomb exploded above them. When the Americans dropped the world's first atomic bomb on the city of Hiroshima, and 3 days later, Nagasaki, their country was changed forever. 90% of the city was flattened. 70,000 people, and counting, were dead. And within days, the emperor announced an unconditional surrender. There amongst the rubble, etched on buildings and sidewalks, were the haunting outlines of human beings that captured their last moments on earth. These shadows showed just how quickly the attack took its toll, as the shadows are in the midst of movements, holding ladders, reaching for doors, or running for their lives. When the bomb detonated some 2,000 feet above the city, the blast pushed a wave of heat outwards. According to the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, the heat was so intense it caused the buildings and the ground in the blast zone to bleach, leaving behind a dark imprint of anything that was in its way. The Hiroshima shadows weren't left by people alone. Any object that was in the way of the blast was imprinted on the background, including ladders, window panes, water main valves, and even bicycles. Even if there was nothing in the way, the heat itself left behind imprints marking the sides of the buildings with waves of heat and rays of light. Perhaps the most famous of the Hiroshima shadows is that of the person sitting on the bank steps. It is the one of the most complete impressions left behind by the blast and lasted over 20 years before being taken to the museum. In 1967, the imprint of the bank person was still there, clear as ever. Depending on where the imprints were, they lasted anywhere between several and dozens of years until eventually being eroded by rain and wind. When the bank was scheduled to be rebuilt, the piece of the steps was removed and taken to the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum. Now, visitors can see the horrific Hiroshima shadows up close as the memorials to the horrors of nuclear weapons. Now, this is a horrific moment in history, and I do hope to one day, it's on my bucket list, to go to the Hiroshima Peace Museum and see these shadows and, take in, the magnitude of what happened that day. And the story with the man at the bank was told that he was just sitting there with his cane and with his hand supposedly going towards his chest. Some say he had probably just seen the blast, and some say he just sat down to take in the sights of Hiroshima. Like they've said, it happened so quickly that nobody had time to do anything that day, to take cover or anything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when my videos go up. Leave a comment below if you want more videos like this. I do plan on doing more history-like videos. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches and hugs.